Distant signal, the Indian scientist who may have discovered alien life. Narration begins, in the vast, endless ocean of stars, planets, and cosmic dust, one question has haunted humanity for centuries: are we alone in the universe? From ancient philosophers gazing at the night sky to modern space telescopes orbiting our planet, this question has shaped our dreams, science fiction, and scientific quests alike. And now, for the first time in history, we might have found an answer. Not in our solar system. Not on Mars or a moon of Jupiter. But on a mysterious planet, 120 light-years away, orbiting a dim, cool star in the constellation Leo. The planet is called K2-18B, and it might just be the first place beyond Earth where we've detected possible signs of life. This discovery has sent shockwaves through the global scientific community. At the heart of it all is an Indian-origin astrophysicist whose work may forever change our understanding of life in the cosmos. Meet Dr. Nikku Madhusudhan, a renowned astronomer and professor at the University of Cambridge in the United Kingdom. For years, he has studied the atmospheres of distant planets, searching for clues that might hint at their composition, climate, and even the possibility of life. But in 2023, his research, backed by data from NASA's powerful James Webb Space Telescope, took a breathtaking turn. Let's go back a few years. K2-18B was first discovered in 2015. At first glance, it seemed unremarkable, another exoplanet, in a distant solar system. But deeper studies revealed something astonishing. Unlike gas giants like Jupiter, or rocky worlds like Earth or Mars, K2-18b belongs to a rare category of planets known as Hycean planets. Hycean, a word blending hydrogen and ocean, describes a type of world that could have deep, global oceans beneath a hydrogen-rich atmosphere. These planets are larger than Earth but not as massive as Neptune. And they could, under the right conditions, support life. This made K2-18b a top candidate for further exploration. And when the James Webb Space Telescope, the most advanced space observatory ever created, focused its eyes on this distant world, what it found stunned even the most skeptical scientists. As K2-18b passed in front of its parent star, JWST analyzed the light filtering through its atmosphere. This method, called transit spectroscopy, allows scientists to detect the fingerprints of various gases and molecules in the planet's skies. Among the chemical signatures discovered were methane and carbon dioxide, both common on Earth and often associated with biological activity. But there was something else, something that caught everyone off guard. A faint but detectable presence of dimethyl sulfide, or DMs. On Earth, DMs is produced only by living organisms. Specifically, it's released by marine phytoplankton, tiny, plant-like microbes that float in the oceans and play a critical role in our planet's climate and food chain. The presence of DMs on a distant exoplanet suggests something extraordinary. It hints at the possibility that some form of life, microbial or otherwise, may exist in the oceans of K2-18b. Of course, scientists are cautious. DMs is a complex molecule, and there are always chances of false positives. Instrument noise, modeling errors, or even unknown geochemical process. Dr. Madhusudhan, the lead scientist behind the study, acknowledges both the excitement and the responsibility of such a discovery. In his own words, "This is the first time that we've detected potential signs of DMs, a molecule known to be linked to life on Earth, in the atmosphere of a planet beyond our solar system. It's an exciting development, but we need to be careful. We require more observations and independent confirmations before we can say anything definitive." The discovery is part of a larger, growing effort in modern astronomy known as astrobiology, the search for life beyond Earth. For decades, Scientists have speculated about the conditions required for life: water, energy, a stable atmosphere, and essential chemical ingredients. K2-18B seems to tick many of these boxes. But here's the challenge: the planet is not like Earth. It's roughly 8.6 times more massive, and its surface, if it even has one, is hidden beneath dense clouds. The atmospheric pressure, temperature, and radiation levels might be very different from anything on Earth. Yet, despite these unknowns, the possibility remains that some form of alien life, even if microscopic, may be thriving in a world more than 100 trillion kilometers away. The implications are staggering. If confirmed, this discovery would mark the first known evidence of extraterrestrial life. It would show that life is not unique to Earth, that the processes that led to life here could be common throughout the universe. It would mean that our planet, our species, and our civilization are part of a much larger biological story unfolding across the cosmos. It would also raise profound questions. What kind of life could exist in hydrogen-rich oceans? Could it evolve into intelligent beings? Would we ever be able to communicate with them? And if life is common, where else might it be hiding? For now, these questions remain unanswered. But the journey has begun. In the coming years, NASA and the European Space Agency plan to launch even more powerful telescopes and missions. They'll revisit K2-18B and search other promising exoplanets. Scientists around the world are refining their models, developing new techniques, and preparing for the day when a second Earth, or something stranger, is confirmed. As for Dr. Nikku Madhusudhan, his work continues. But his name is now etched in history, not just as a brilliant scientist, but as the man who may have brought humanity its first glimpse of life beyond Earth. And in doing so, he reminds us of something deeply beautiful, that the universe is not just a place of stars and silence, but a living, breathing mystery, waiting to be explored.